I'm put up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down.
Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, February 10th, Mystery Kit Day and National Umbrella Day, and I thought I would bring you guys along. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a behind the scenes video, so we are not filling orders today. It's been a little bit slower this week, I think, in anticipation of the mystery kit going live today, so I don't want to take away from Luann getting her hours tomorrow, so we're just going to do some other stuff. I have bills to pay and scripts to cut for stock and a couple just like kit restocks and stuff like that to do, and I have some design work to do and listing photos to make, so I thought I would just kind of take you along on more of the admin and design side of things. So let's get started.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah, I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna see the light.
Okay, so I got some cutting done. We like to have a certain amount of inventory when we do a new kit release, and Ashley was cutting at home and was having some issues. Other shop owners know all about that. Those silhouettes can be a little cranky, so she sent some ones that needed reprinted, and since they go live for the PR girls today, I wanted to make sure that we at least had a few in stock for them to purchase, so I went ahead and just cut some random sheets like that. Then the big cutter decided that it only wanted to perf cut, do the big outside page cut on 3 sides, so you know, just technology, I guess, in general today. It's just kind of being a butthead, but so I got that done. I got to figure out what's going on with that machine, but Kim is actually off on Friday and Monday, so she's doing next week's non-kit new releases today and just keeping them inactive so that I can load them up to the website and Etsy on Monday. So I have one more new listing to finish, so I have to do the photos for that, so I thought I would kind of show you what we do for those, and then we'll see what else we can get into.
I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me,
Okay, so I got the rest of the listing photos done. I realized after I'd done that photo that I had an odd number of new releases, and the way our newsletter is set up, it's like 2 up on a 2-column newsletter template. So I had to do another new release, so I had to come up with something that I wanted to do. It's amazing that I have all of these ideas all of the time, but then when I actually need one, my mind just totally goes blank. And I do have a list of stuff, but it took me forever. So we need to go out into the main order processing room and log the some of the stuff I cut yesterday and today. And then I need to try to figure out what is going on with this machine and why it's only wanting to cut 3 sides of the page cut instead of all 4. So I'm going to take you along to stock the inventory. After I figure out what's going on with the machine, I need to come back in here and set up for YouTube filming. So I thought it would be fun to kind of show you how the office looks, the chaos that it is when I am filming new release videos. So I'm going to take you along for that. After that, we will see. I have a ton of stuff I need to get done today, and I swear every time I start one of these YouTube videos, like it all just blows up, like everything starts breaking, and it's just a bad omen, I think, but we're going with it. So we'll see what else we can get into after I get all of that done.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom?
Okay, so that was actually a lot easier. I thought I was going to be loading and trying different things, and I just changed the blade in the machine, and it's now cutting all 4 sides of the page cut. I have no idea why it did that. I don't know if that blade went defective because it was still cutting. Usually it'll dull before it'll stop doing something like that. But I did switch from a 12 by 18 paper to an 8.5 by 11 paper, and I try to run everything I need that's a large format before I run the smaller sheet, because there is a lot of adjusting once you load a different size sheet in. So I did run this, and I thought I would kind of show you. It's a little hard to see, but back there, let me see if I can, yeah, it's going to kind of cut it out. There's some markings on here that tell you if it's not completely centered, which way you want to move the calibration on it to make everything look centered. So I'm just kind of looking at this, and I think that the cut line needs to go up a little bit. So I'm going to, that's the y-axis. So I'm going to just kind of look at that chart and move it up 1, and I'm also going to move it over 1 to the left, which is the x-axis. So that's going to go that way, and then I'm just going to run another copy, and we'll see if it comes out better.
Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom?
so I set my tripod up so that I could show you the room while I get the YouTube station, filming station set up, and then I set my tripod off. Anyway, so I'm gonna let you watch kind of what I do to get the station set up. But so like over there is my main workbench, and it's on wheels. I love this thing. We have like 4 of them here at the building, and they're one of my favorite. Not cheap, but totally worth it. So, and it's got like a little drawer on the front of it. So anyway, it's on wheels. So I'm gonna pull it out into the middle of the room because you can see it's got like a ton of sunlight coming in. So it's got some really harsh shadows for a good portion of the day, which I like for lighting up my office, but it's not ideal for filming and taking pictures and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get my light set up and my table set up, and then we're gonna film some videos.
Baby, take me back to you. I just wanna go back to you. Baby, take me back to you. You're back.
Okay, so I just got done filming. So I normally stand on this side of the table and film, and I put the 2 lights. You guys saw it. I just did a thing going through, but I just got this new tripod. It was on, I got it on Julie's Plans affiliate Amazon link, so you know, so she can make a little cash too. And it is so cool. It's got like a bar that comes out, and you can move this part up and down, which is awesome. But this is a tall table. You can kind of see it there. And so this tripod doesn't get tall enough for me to put the legs all the way extended and film an overhead shot. So I kind of figured it out. I moved this little rolling table over to do the new really tall, look at that mess. I mean, please, I have got to make some time to, yeah, organize that. I know I'm not the only one, but good God, please don't judge me. So anyway, yeah, so I set this table up over where that light stand is over there, and don't mind my fallen backdrops, and I was able to do that. But for the plan with me, it was my book is too big. I couldn't do it, so I had to like come off to the side. So I put the table over here and put the lights there. It was a whole thing. I think it took me longer to like figure out how I was going to set it up than it did to film the plan with me. But I do have my plan with me ready for next week, so I think, let's see if I can flip to it real quick. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. I'm not really sure which order we will be going in, but I used our Just My Type kit with the cute little trucks and the little typewriter. And y'all know I'm not a pink person. I've been trying really hard this month to expand my horizons with the pink, but I think it turned out super cute, and I love feeling prepared for the next week. So this week I used Rose Garden, so that was pink. And then this one I used the first weekend in February, or first week in February. This was one of Lindsay's kits, and I was making the listing photos for it, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, you're gonna be shocked, but I like love this kit. So yeah, so that's what I did there. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to clean up this mess. I have a video to watch, so we have been wanting, I'm gonna turn you around actually. Okay, so we sell on so many different websites that like kind of tracking things is tricky at best. So we are a mostly ready to ship shop, which I've mentioned a million times, but we don't have a way to keep track of exact quantities that we have in stock, so like to prohibit us from overselling, which is fine, because I would rather a customer be able to order what they want and then than having to like hold their order for a couple days to wait for something to come back in stock. So it's fine, but it would be a little bit nicer for us to inventory plan. And yeah, anyway, long story short, so we have this massive Excel spreadsheet that we use to keep track of our SKUs and which SKUs are open and which are discontinued. And now that we're doing the SKU change project, of which one has a new SKU sheet number, which has an old, what the old is and the new and everything else. And Kim said not too long ago that she would love to find some sort of database program to where we could kind of like combine all of that, like inventory, manufacturers, all the SKU numbers, etc., etc. It would even go so far maybe as to have product photos and the likes. So it's kind of been one of those projects that we've talked about a million times. I've looked at websites, but I think we maybe have found one. So anyway, so I realized I had a message I hadn't pressed send on. So Kim is kind of looking at that. My main goal for 2022 is to get the SKU project done. Obviously, I actually want to get that done in 2021, and to revamp the website. So that database thing had kind of just been something I hadn't really focused on too much. But Kim's the one that does all of our data entry, and so it's something that's understandably more important to her to make her life easier and thus save me on labor costs. And it would be nice to better be able to see which sheets are selling without having to run a report in ShipStation where it'll pull like all the different websites into one. So she has, I think, found one. I'm not going to say too much about it yet. If we end up going with it, I'm happy to talk about it if other shop owners want to hear about it. But I have a half-hour long video to watch about it to see what I think and see if it's the program that we want to go with. So I'm going to do that. It is currently 2:10. And by the time I'm done with that video, it'll be about time for mystery kit releases. I'm so excited and nervous. I haven't been this nervous about anything having to do with the business in like years. So I don't know why I'm so worked up about it, but I am. So I'm excited and nervous. So I'll probably come back on after that, and maybe depending, I'm thinking I might stay until 4 or 5 today. So maybe we'll do some other stuff, or at the very least, I will come back and wrap it up. So I am just popping back on. That webinar made me feel pretty blah blah, you know, just drained. So I am just going to work on a sales spreadsheet for a little bit and then go home and yeah, maybe put my feet up. Why is that stuff so excruciatingly like it just uses every brain cell you have at one time? It's just a lot. So I think that database program could be pretty promising. So once Kim and Ashley get the SKU change project done, I think we might give it a try. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for coming along with me. I don't know how exciting it was since we weren't really filling orders, but it just kind of gives you another idea of what we do around here. So have a great day, guys. See you soon.
Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see your face where